Collateralizing America with Sam Davis. Part 9.
District Court for the County of Ada, State of Idaho is now in session. The Honorable I Am Cutthroat, otherwise known as Ivan the Terrible, presiding. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Let all who have reason to grieve come forward and be heard. Be seated.
Where is he? Oh, here comes Judge Wapner now. And by the way, we're in Oregon. I forgot to tell him we're in Oregon, not Idaho.
Samuel L. Davis. Mr. Davis, you're charged with driving with no seatbelt on and a suspended license and no certificate of insurance. How do you plead in this matter?
Your Honor, I'm not sure that I can plead here in this matter. I've accepted this matter for value, and I'm not really sure why I'm here. I'm looking for my remedy, Your Honor.
Mr. Davis, I told you earlier that you were only going to answer guilty or not guilty. Now, are you going to enter a plea?
Again, Your Honor, I'm not sure what the controversy is here today. I have accepted this matter for value, Your Honor, and I'm simply looking for my remedy today.
Madam Clerk, please call the police department and have them come over here and arrest Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, please sit down right over there, and we'll get back to you shortly. Next case, please.
Okay, at this point in time, there was about a 20 to 30 minute time period when they ran some other people through the mill, and in the meantime, 3 police officers, city policemen, came and took up a position between my friend and the judge until the judge called the case again.
Mr. Davis, now are you prepared to enter a plea?
With all due respect, Your Honor, no. I'm still here seeking my remedy.
What do you mean by your remedy, Mr. Davis?
Well, Your Honor, I would really prefer that we not insult each other's intelligence. I'm just looking for my remedy.
Mr. Davis, your only remedy is to pay $175.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. I think I understand what you're saying to me, but my question would, Your Honor, would that be a violation of public policy? Because pursuant to HGR 192 of 1933, I can't be required to pay, and it's my understanding that you, sir, are actually the holder of my principal obligation. Is that true?
Mr. Davis, you're extremely close to being in contempt of this court.
Your Honor, again, I apologize. I did not mean to upset you in any way or the court or be contemptuous. I'm merely trying to understand who holds my principal obligation here. It's my understanding under public policy that you do and that you hold my remedy. Is that true?
Mr. Davis, just get out of my court. Get out. Don't say another word. Just get out.
So, Your Honor, do you have my remedy?
Mr. Davis, get out of my courtroom. Don't say another word. Just get out of this courtroom. And stay out.
Your Honor, do you have my remedy?
I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Davis, for failure to appear.
And that was the point that my friend walked out the door. Now, this went on for quite a bit longer than that, but the point is, that is the gist of the conversation that went on. The judge was literally screaming at him by the time he got to the door. Because what we brought out right there in acceptance for value, they do not want to go there. They do not want to go through the fact that they are the holder of the principal obligation. And the moment that he saw that my friend was not going to be moved, he's got a non-compliant individual in front of him that will not submit. And they very, very rarely come across this type of thing, and they just go ballistic. And that's what he did. Now, he was very restrained, which is fine, but matter of fact, I would prefer he's somewhat restrained. But the point is that that's really all that needs to be said in the courtroom. Do you or do you not hold my remedy? Now he's got to determine, number one, what the remedy is, and number two, who's holding the remedy. Okay, when I said to him, well, is it not true that you hold my remedy, or that you hold the principal obligation under public policy, what has he got to do? He's got to tell me to get out or come clean with the goods. Okay? Now, he did follow up with his promise to at least issue a notice that there was going to be a warrant for failure to appear. We accepted that for value and went through the process with it. Okay? Now, the next case, I have to...
That's James B. Free.
Yeah, but I got to see which one it is. United States, isn't it?
Yeah.
Run it up for a minute for me. I think this is just an arraignment. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, this next case was in federal court at an arraignment. And some people I know went in, and this is exactly or very close to exactly what went on and what they did. It was very short. The judge never got upset. It's extremely difficult to get a federal judge upset. It can be done. But in most instances, especially at this first level and the first event that takes place, it's very low key, and when an individual like ourselves that goes into one of these things, the people that are really on alert are the marshals and the bailiffs, because they think that there's going to be something bad happen, and that's just the way they think. But the conversation between the judge is generally very, very plain. Now, what we did in this is that in all of the events and paperwork that had happened before this appearance in court had all been on the UCC and all accepted for value. So again, there was no controversy before the court, but this is one of the first times that anybody ever applied this, what we were doing then, so we don't go all the way through it, but this is how that it goes when you get in there. This is the way that the sequence of events takes place. So we'll do this again.
The next case is the United States of America versus James B. Free. Are you Mr. Free?
I'm here in regards to that, Your Honor. May I have your name, please?
My name is Ivan Chancellor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you have a claim against me, Your Honor?
No, I don't believe I do have a claim against you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you know anyone who has a claim against me, Your Honor?
Well, sir, I believe the United States of America has a claim against you.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, might I request that the order of the court be released to me immediately in that matter?
Well, Mr. Free, we're not going to go into that. We're here for arraignment. For an indictment of the grand jury against you for the previously read charges. How do you plead to the charges as I've read them?
Again, Your Honor, I would ask that if you have a claim against me.
No, Mr. Free, I've already explained to you, I do not have a claim against you, and I'm asking you to enter a plea.
And, Your Honor, then would you know anyone that had a claim against me?
Okay, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Free. And Mr. Free, if you'll go with the bailiff, I'm setting bond for you at $5,000 in an unsecured personal recognizance bond.